Hi YouTube, and welcome to my video tutorial for the absolutely unfreezable ice pack. Want to know what that means and how to do it? Well, stick around and I'll show you how. So you're probably all wondering what an absolutely unfreezable ice pack is. Well, it's actually an ice pack that has salt in it, so it won't freeze solid. It'll stay nice and flexible to go around your joints. So let's see how we do it. To get started, you're going to want to heat up a pot of water. Now, I don't have any exact measurements here because it's all going to depend on the size of the ice pack that you want. I'm starting with about 3 cups of water. You're going to want to make sure not to spill it all over the place like I did. And you're going to want to bring that up to a boil. I'm reserving here about 1 cup to maybe a half a cup just in case I need to stir it in at the end if it's a little too thick. Next up, you're going to add about a half cup of salt, sometimes more, sometimes less. Again, it depends on the size of the ice pack you want. And you're going to want to stir that in until it dissolves. Next up is 3/4 of a cup of cornstarch, or any starch that you like to use, and just whisk that in until all the clumps are gone. This is our thickening agent. This is what's going to make the ice pack jelly. Now this next part is purely optional. I add in just a little bit of food coloring so that it gives it that traditional blue look that you get with most ice packs. Feel free to skip this step if you plan on sewing a cover for your ice pack. And now you're going to want to whisk continuously while this comes to a boil and thickens. Now you're going to want to stay close for this because it is going to happen quickly. And you'll know it's reached the right consistency when it looks like very thick pudding. It will be very, very gloppy, and it will leave definite lines when you pull it away from the pan. At this point, you're going to want to set it aside and let it cool completely before we fill our ice packs. Okay, so our mixture has been sitting for a good 45 minutes, and I've lined a bowl with a zip top bag. And all you have to do is just scrape out your goo into your bag, pull the bag out of the bowl, and then seal it tight, making sure to press out all of the air. I actually like to go ahead and double bag it at this point just for extra security against leaks. Now, of course, you can leave it here and then you'd be done, but if you're feeling crafty, you can actually go ahead and sew up a little pouch to keep these in. You can use any kind of fabric you want. Here I've used a fleecy fabric, and it actually makes it not quite so harsh and cold on the skin that way. All you have to do is sew it up on each side and across the top after you've slipped it in, and then you're all set for a covered ice pack. I really can't say enough about these ice packs. Because of the salt, they stay cold for hours without freezing solid. Everyone I've given them to has just raved about how wonderful they are. They're so easy to make, and I really hope you give it a try because I know that you're going to love it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Before I Counted 3.